Hello, my beautiful people. This is Mgtow.net coming to you with another video. And today I'm going to discuss, it's actually, a couple topics. And I really wanted to stress to you men. I really wanted to stress to you men that I know what it is that you really wanted deep down. And I get it. I know you wanted that wife, that son, that daughter, that house. I know you wanted that wife that was a ride or die. That would be with you no matter what happened. If you got sick, she would take care of you. She'd bring you soup, go run to the store to, pick up your prescriptions and stuff. That wife that would cook, the wife that would clean. Not to say that you wouldn't do any of these things, but really had your best interest. They had your back. If you got laid off from work, she would say, baby, it's okay. I'm gonna do a couple extra shifts at work. I'll pick up the slack. I got this. While you're down, I got this. I got your back. I know that's what you wanted. Because we all, as men, all of us as men, wanted that. That woman that can be seen in a crowd of men and just drop dead gorgeous, and everybody looks at her, and you sit back and you smile because you know that not one man there would even get a speck of her attention. That while all of them are looking at her, she's looking at you. When you're not around, she has discussions as if you were around. She wouldn't let nobody talk bad about you. We all wanted this. And some of us thought we had it at some point in time. But I'm sorry to break it to you. I really am. But they can't love you like that. They can't. I know this shit. I know it's like, yo, it's something that you want it so bad, and even your biology, it says, yo, I can find that somewhere. So you go out and you spend your hard-earned money on buying the most expensive car you can get. You hook it up, the best clothes you can wear. Got your hair done. You watch thousands of videos on how to attract that woman, how to say the right thing, how to walk the right way, how to dress the right way. And you put in this endless amount of effort and time ever since you was a teenager, since you hit puberty, all the way from high school. And I'm sorry to have to tell you. I'm sorry to have to tell you that. But she can't love you like that. They're just not made like that. For one, if they were made like that, the human race wouldn't even be around now today anyway. It's through biology, because biology doesn't care about those things. Biology doesn't care about loyalty, trust. The only thing biology cares about is the survival of the human race. That's it. And years ago, ages ago, there were checks and balances. So where a man can get some of those qualities. But now, it's not. It's just not. And I feel your pain. I really do. I'm not laughing at you. I'm not talking shit about you. I'm not doing none of that. I'm here to tell you that despite you wanting those things, and unfortunately they're not come, you can't get that, but it's okay. It really is okay. There's thousands of men. Mgtow is so strong. It's thousands of men that are going through the exact same thing you're going through now. So don't feel alone. Don't feel, oh man, what's the point of living? Because there's so many other things that you can do with your life. And I'm not here to tell you not to talk to women ever, or to, every man's got to go their own way. Every single man has to go their own way. So whatever you decide to do with the knowledge that has been placed upon you is entirely up to you. If you decide to receive all this knowledge and to go back into the world and start dating again, just understand and know what it is that you're getting yourself into. And when shit hits the fan, it's all on you. Because the difference from then and now is that now you know better. If you decide to date but just have short-term relationships, then that's your decision. But you better have fail-safes. You better know that, eventually you're going to run past that woman that's going to make you feel like all those things are possible. And in the beginning, they all make you feel like that. I mean, fellas, you don't have to, you can argue and fight with what I'm saying. But you can't fight with numbers. Numbers don't lie. Well, at least not in this area, it don't. Look at it. Look at the statistics. They're out there. Go look them up. 50% of marriages fail. Divorce. With what? 80% of them initiated by the woman. So that means for every person that's married, 1 out of every 2 will be divorced. Most of them initiated by the woman. Now, some of you all say, well, that still gives me a 50% chance. I understand. That's fine. Because you're right, it do. But let me ask you this question. If I told you that it's a 50% chance that when you drive to work today, you're going to die, are you going to go to work today? I mean, it's a legitimate question. So I want you to really think. I really want you to think about that shit. And out of the 50% that have not, that are still married, how many of them are really happy? When is the last time a man has said to you, getting married was the single most greatest thing I've ever done in my life? How many times have you heard that? I mean, honestly, how many? You hear all day about people making life-based decisions and how great they were, this, that, and another, you know. You even meet some people that went to the military, and they'll tell you, the best decision I ever made in my life was going to the military, because it saved my life. Because I was going down one path, and I went to the military, and it forced me to be this way, and now me looking back on it, it was the greatest decision I made in my life. So what married man do you hear say that? I was going down the wrong path in life. I met this woman. She changed my whole life. And now 20 years, now 20 years forward, I look back and say me meeting her and asking her to marry me and be in my life was the single greatest moment of my life. How many times do you hear that shit? I don't know about you, but I ain't never heard no guy say that shit. Never. As a matter of fact, if you go to a married man and you ask a man, how's, how is to be married? They usually say some shit like, well, this is something you have to be ready for. Like, what the fuck? you know? Why is that? Ask yourself, why is that though? Why is it like that?